Hi there. I want to talk to you today about a special practice to get your year going. And let me start by just saying, yes, I'm doing this in video and I'm in my office, and I know this is not how I normally post my blogs, but over Christmas, this is what I did. I had rotator cuff surgery, so it's very hard to type. I have to do it sideways, and it's easier for me to do this by video, and it's a little bit different. So just bear with me because I don't really know what I'm doing here. So my name's Ami Devereaux, and if you have been subscribing, then you know who I am. And if you haven't, then don't sweat it. Now you know. This is a special time of year. We do have a psychological predisposition to produce better results at certain times of year, certain days of the month, and so forth, because they are a natural line of demarcation. And the beginning of the year is like that. And of course, everybody's making resolutions on New Year's Eve and on New Year's Day. So, given that we're still at the start of the year, I want to share with you a practice that I shamelessly stole from a client who did it when she came to me, and that I now have assigned to all of my clients, and they're finding it really productive to do, although it's kind of tough. So here's what it is. You're going to write a letter to yourself. It's a little bit like the Christmas letters that people proverbially get from their, Uncle Sam. And it's a way of telling you how your year went. But the catch is you're going to write it from the future. The idea is I want you to think of this a little bit like if you were fishing on a lake in a boat and you threw out your line and a fish grabbed it. Instead of you pulling the fish toward you, I want you to imagine that this fish is so big that it actually pulled your boat toward it. And so the idea of this letter is that you're going to cast the future in enough detail that it pulls you forward. So you write this letter from 1 year forward in time. So, dear self, 2019 self, I'm writing you from January 15th, 2020, and I want to tell you how this year went. And then you proceed to tell yourself how the year went in all the areas that matter to you. So, obviously, since most of my work is in executive coaching and I talk to clients about their business and their leadership and their team, start with that. Start with your enterprise. What kind of results you're going to produce? How many new clients? What level of increase in revenue or profitability? Are you going to ship new innovations, different features, a new version of your product? Will you be generating new clients, entering new markets? So that's one area. But I also want you to think about the qualitative aspects. What kind of core competencies? What new leadership capabilities? How will you grow your team? What will they develop expertise at that they don't have right now? But also look at the rest of your life, your marriage or your relationship or your commitment to have one. Think about your body, your fitness. Are you going to run a 5K? Will you be establishing a new habit of going to the gym or going for a run or doing yoga? What about your state of mind? Are you going to become calmer, more masterful, less anxious? Think about it all. Share it with somebody you love. If you have a intimate relationship, that person will champion you. If you have a business partner, you want them to be your partner in accomplishing these results. Make sure you subscribe to the blog because this will be a series. And in the next one, we're going to talk about operationalizing some of the things in that letter. But sit down, write the letter to yourself, be brave, push through the confrontation. My clients tell me it's tough. And I've done my own letter, and it is, in fact, tough. But it's really, really productive. And I will look forward to talking to you next time about how you can take that letter and ensure that your proverbial boat on the lake really does get pulled forward with a ton of velocity and force. All right? Thank you. I'm Ami Devereaux. Talk to you soon.